Hi, I'm Mike. In this presentation, I'm going to tell you about the one proven shortcut to getting a ripped body and six-pack abs. This shortcut burns your belly fat and gets you a toned, muscular body like a fitness model. And the best part is, you won't have to do long marathon workouts, go on a starvation diet, or use any expensive and dangerous supplements. This shortcut is not a gimmick. It's been proven by real scientific research. And in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you the scientific studies that proves this shortcut and show you exactly how you can use it to get a ripped body and abs. But I have to warn you, this video is not for everybody. If you are looking for some kind of fat burning pill, crash diet, or any other means of getting abs with no effort whatsoever, you won't find it here. The shortcut I'm about to show you is a method of eating and exercising that's been proven to get you abs, not a magic pill. Also, it's great that you're watching this video right now. I currently have clients who pay me thousands of dollars in training fees to learn the shortcut that I'm about to show you in this video. I may be forced to take this video down soon if they find out about it and complain. Make sure that you watch it all the way to the end before I have to take this video down. Okay. So you're probably wondering who am I and why you should listen to what I have to say about getting in shape. Well, my name is Mike Chain and I'm an ISSA certified personal trainer who's helped hundreds of guys get abs. And it's a little embarrassing for me to admit, but this is what I used to look like. And believe it or not, I was actually working out a lot when this picture was taken, doing all the standard stuff like long, slow cardio, crunches, and also trying to diet. But this is what I look like now that I applied the one proven shortcut to getting abs I'm about to share with you. I've gotten the ripped body and the six-pack abs I've always wanted, and I don't have to spend my life in the gym or obsess about my diet. I'm going to show you exactly how I made this transformation and how you can use what I've learned to get in great shape too. Now, I can't promise you that you'll make a transformation like this overnight. But in this presentation, I am going to tell you about the methods of eating and exercising that I use to transform my body like this, and how you can use it too. So if you're watching this right now, you probably know that life is pretty good once you have a ripped body and six-pack abs like a fitness model. Guys will give you more respect, you'll feel better about yourself when you look in the mirror, and of course, women will be far more attracted to you. But if you don't know what you're doing, trying to get abs can be frustrating as hell. My clients will ask me, how can I lose my stubborn belly fat? Why don't I see definition on my abs no matter how much I train them? And how can I get into shape fast rather than having to wait years and years? Back when I was out of shape, I learned the answers to these questions from my fitness mentor, Zach. Zach was one of the top personal trainers in the country when I met him. He trained athletes, professional fitness models, and even A-list celebrities. And he was in incredible shape himself and had the defined muscular abs that women loved. When I met him, I was doing all the standard stuff, running on treadmills, doing lots of crunches, and trying various diet plans and getting no results. I asked him what I was doing wrong, and I never forgot what he told me, because it turned out to be the key to finally getting the body I've always wanted. Zach told me, Mike, the key to getting abs is burning your belly fat. Because before you do, no matter how much you train your abs, they won't be visible. They'll be covered by the fat. And forget all the fad diets tell you. Research has proven that the only real way to lose your belly fat is to burn more calories than you consume. That's it. Most people focus on the number of calories that they burn during their workout. But surprisingly, researchers have discovered that what is actually more important is the number of calories you burn in the 48 hours after you work out. Because after an intense workout, your body needs to recover. You need to rebuild your muscle tissues and recharge certain molecules inside your muscles so that they can do more work. And this recovery consumes a lot of calories in the 48 hours after your workout if you are doing the right type of workout. You need to design your workouts to maximize this afterburn effect if you want to get abs. And then he showed me exactly what to do in my workouts to maximize this afterburn effect. And I'm going to talk about these workouts in just a minute. This was a huge breakthrough for me. I could feel a big difference the very first workout, and I immediately started researching this afterburn effect to see if it was backed by scientific evidence like he said. And what I found was shocking. Here's data from a study that really allows you to appreciate the importance of the afterburn. You can see the most common exercises, Long, slow cardio and direct ab exercises produce very little afterburn. This is because they do not create a strong need for your body to recover, so you burn very few calories after your workout is over. And you can see though that weight training does not burn as many calories during the workout, it burns more in total. It created a greater need for recovery and therefore has a higher afterburn. And finally, you can see that subjects using a routine specifically designed to maximize afterburn burn far more calories post-workout and far more calories in total. Learning about this was absolutely mind-blowing for me. Here's what medical doctors and scientists have to say about the afterburn effect. These results emphasize the long-lasting metabolic effects of acute bouts of exercise. These findings are of tremendous practical importance for athletes or individuals who attempt to reduce body fat. American Journal of Clinical Nutrition. And there are even more studies and quotes that I could show you, but the bottom line for you is this. The only real way to lose your belly fat and get abs is to burn more calories than you consume. And the best way to do that is to focus on the number of calories you burn after your workout, not during your workout. And if you tried and failed to get abs in the past, this could be the reason why. You weren't focused on the number of calories you burn after your workout, which is the most important factor in losing your belly fat and getting ab definition. And it's not your fault. After all, fitness conventional wisdoms teach you to focus on the number of calories you burn during your workout. And everyone you know has probably been telling you this, but it is critically important to learn how to trigger the afterburn effect if you want to get defined abs. Here's how it works. When you exercise, your muscle uses a special energy source called adenosine triphosphate, or ATP. I'll spare you the heavy scientific explanation, but basically, afterburn training is designed to maximize your use of this energy source, while other workouts are not. When you use afterburn training, it tricks your body in using more of this type of energy. So after your workout, your body continues to burn large amounts of calories. Well, where does your body get all these extra calories from? Unless you decide to eat more calories than usual, your body has no choice but to burn up your calorie storage, which means you burn more body fat. Think about it like this. Let's suppose you have two identical cars. You drive one car a mile as fast as you possibly can, then immediately turn it off. But the other one, you drive the same mile, then leave the car idling for 48 hours afterwards. Which car do you think would burn more gas? Of course, the one you leave idling for 48 hours afterwards. Since it's burning fuel for so much more time, it's going to burn more no matter how fast you drive the other car. And this is basically the effect that afterburn training has on your body. It's like leaving your metabolic systems on idle for 48 hours after your workout, resulting in burning far more calories and fat. And it's why it's so important that you learn how to maximize the afterburn effect from your workouts if you want to lose your belly fat and get abs. And if you ever wondered why you struggled to get in shape in the past while it seems easy for other guys, this may be the reason why. In just a minute, I'm going to reveal exactly how you can get abs by maximizing the afterburn effect from your workouts. But first, let me tell you about the type of workouts you need to avoid if you want to get abs, because they produce a minimal afterburn effect. Workouts that produce a minimal afterburn include running on the treadmill, riding the stationary bike, using the elliptical machine or Stairmaster, bodybuilder or powerlifter style weight training, and most of all, doing sit-ups, crunches, and other direct ab exercises. Long, slow cardio burns a lot of calories while you're doing it, but minimal calories afterwards. Bodybuilder style weight training is great for building muscle, but because you're resting for so long between sets, it doesn't produce a large afterburn. But the way that most people attempt to define their abs, sit-ups, crunches, and other direct ab exercises is actually worst of all. Because these exercises only work your abs, you burn very few calories during the workout and very few calories afterwards, which means you burn very little belly fat. These exercises can be good once you already have visible abs to build your core muscles. But if you still need to lose belly fat before your abs are visible, these direct ab exercises are a waste of time. So what does trigger a large afterburn? Research has shown the best way to maximize the afterburn is through a very specific combination of weight training and short, high-intensity cardio. The system that I use to define my abs maximizes the afterburn effect of the workouts by optimizing the 4 key variables that affect afterburn: resistance, rest, repetitions, and intensity. I've carefully calibrated each of these variables based on the research to produce the largest afterburn possible in the shortest amount of time. This means that once you start training with my system, you'll see results far faster than the standard crunches and cardio plan. Let me tell you a little more about my system for getting a ripped body and six-pack abs, and how you can use it to get the body of your dreams. My system is called Six-Pack Shortcuts because it's the proven way to get a ripped body and six-pack abs fast. In Six-Pack Shortcuts, all workouts are a unique combination of weight training and high-intensity cardio designed to maximize the afterburn effect. But this is actually only one of the techniques that's used to get you to rip body and abs in the system. I actually have an entire arsenal of research-proven fitness shortcuts like the afterburn that you can use to build muscle, lose belly fat, and get abs like a fitness model. Six-Pack Shortcuts will work for you if you're overweight and want to lose belly fat, you're skinny and you want to gain muscle, if you're experienced with working out but have never been able to get your abs defined, if you've never exercised before and don't know where to start, and especially if you've tried something else and failed. The system also works great for busy guys who want short but effective workouts, guys who want workouts you can either do from home or in the gym, guys who don't want to obsess about their diet and want a simple way to eat to get abs. Here's what some other guys who train with the Six-Pack Shortcut system are saying.
Mike, I just want to tell you that, man, you're an awesome trainer and that this is by far the most effective system for getting abs I've ever tried. I'm sending you a picture of what it used to look like before I started on Six-Pack Shortcuts and a picture of what it looked like now. And, man, I know it doesn't look like it, but in that last one, I was actually working out 3 or 4 days a week, and I was really trying to eat healthy too. And I was just about to give up when I heard about Six-Pack Shortcuts, and I gave the program a try, and you can see the results that I got just a few months later. I gained about 30 pounds of muscle, and I lost about 20 pounds of fat using your system. But really, the most exciting part for me was I finally saw my abs for the first time in my life. And I actually work out less now than I did before, since the workouts are so simple. And since the eating system is so simple, I don't have to stress about that anymore either. I really have to thank you from the bottom of my heart for helping me to get the body I always wanted. Life is pretty great once you have abs, like you said. You're a really great trainer, man, and thank you for everything you've done for me.
Mike, thanks again, man, for getting me in such great shape. I saw your presentation on the Afterburn online one day, and it just clicked for me. That's why I wasn't able to lose my gut. I had never really been in bad shape, but always had some fat around my waist that I wanted to lose. I started with the Six-Pack Shortcut system, and man, you weren't kidding. The system gets results. You can see I lost all my belly fat, and I've got real six-pack abs now. Your knowledge of exercise and nutrition is truly on another level, man. It really is a huge shortcut to getting abs just by having a guy like you in my corner. Thanks again, man, for everything you've done for me, and I'm going to recommend the Six-Pack Shortcut system to everyone I know.
Mike, your system has really been a godsend for me. I started working out a few years ago. I've been able to build a little muscle, but overall, I've been frustrated with my lack of results, especially my abs. It seems like no matter what I did, I always had fat around my waist, and my abs never showed. I mean, once I saw your presentation on the Afterburn, it all made sense to me. I was just focusing on the wrong things in my workout. Once I changed my training up, I got lean, defined abs in a matter of months. I swear to God, man, I could barely believe it when I look in the mirror, and I don't think my girlfriend could either. I mean, she actually encouraged me to enter a fitness modeling competition, and I thought I'd be the last guy to do that back in my couch potato days. But with my new body, I had the confidence to give it a try, and I actually won first place. I sent you a picture of me with my trophy. And though that was an awesome experience, what I really have to thank you the most is for changing my life. I just get treated with far more respect now that I have my new body, and to be honest, my girlfriend is much more attractive to me now, and the sex is on another level. Signing up for Six-Pack Shortcuts is probably the best decision I've ever made. Thanks so much, Mike, for transforming my body like this.
The very first thing I realized when I went from being fat and out of shape to having the ripped body I always wanted was burning large amounts of calories for 48 hours after your workout is over is the key to losing your belly fat and getting abs. So if you've been unthinkingly doing all the standard stuff to try to get ripped, then stop. You're cheating yourself out of the lean and ripped body that could be yours. Most guys in the gym thinks it's all about doing endless cardio, doing tons of crunches, sit-ups, and other direct ab exercises, and taking